Hello, Africa. Hello, all Africans in the diaspora. This is your boy, Kwame, and I'm welcoming you once again to Africa, my Heritage TV. As you know, we're already in 2022, so we're still on the bigger mission of making sure Africa will do well, of making sure Africa will develop, of making sure Africans in diaspora can position themselves advantageously, so that where we are now, or where we are standing now, whatever is there or whatever is available unto us there, we can leverage on it and to go back to Africa and to replicate the same thing there. So as I'm always saying, 2022 is going to be a good year. But as to whether it's going to be a good year to you or it's going to be a bad year to you, it is all dependent on you. It is all incumbent on you. You see, that is the life that we are living. You are the master of your own life. You are your own driver. You are your own mate. And you are your own passengers. So in the driver of life, in the car of life, in the vehicle of life, you as the driver, you determine where you want the car to go. You determine at what point in time that you have to stop when the traffic light shows red. You determine at what point should you get ready when the traffic light is on yellow. You determine at what point should you move, whether quickly or slowly, when the traffic light turns green. You determine what your passengers need to do in your car. You determine what your mate need to do with respect to his interaction with your passengers. As I said, you are the driver. You are the master in the vehicle of life. So everything is dependent on you. Everything is incumbent on you. And we just want to move and navigate our way through 2022 with this posture, with this knowledge, and with this understanding. As much as we are able to start our 2022 with many people, we all have the same basic understanding. We all have the same basic goal. That is, we want to become winners. That is, we want to become successful. That is, we want to do do well, and we want to do exploit in 2022. But the simple question is, at what approach should we go, or at what tangent should we go as a people or as an individuals, to enable us to reach out to the goal, to enable us to hit the target? And that is the question that I'm putting forth. We are all together as Africans. Doesn't matter that for our own sake, for our own goodness, we have to go solo. We have to go solo. We have to go alone. We have to go as an individuals. Or it matters as an Africans. We have to stay together. We have to make the unity, the embodiment, and we have to stand on it, and to make sure we can reach out everything that is out there for us to grab together. It is a question that I'm putting out there for myself and for all my fellow Africans that would have the privilege to watch this video. But to stretch to today's discussion, let me title it this way. So this is the caption. This is the title for today's video. In life, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Let me put forth the quote again. In this life that we are all living, you may be living this life from North America. You may be living the same life that I'm living in Washington, in Canada. You may be living the same life I'm living in Washington, maybe from Ghana, or maybe from any African country, or maybe from any Asian country, or maybe from any country across the globe. We are living the same life. This basic life that we are living, the purpose and sole motto of this life is to be able to have food to eat, have clothing to wear so that we don't go out naked, and to have a shelter. That is a place we can just retire to so that we don't sleep outside. That is the basic thing. That is the essentials of life. That is the necessity of life. What we would eat, what we would wear, and where we would lay our head, or where we would relax, or maybe retire to bed. That is the basic things in life. That is the necessities. That is the call to life. So these basic things, that is the call to life. Wherever you may be, Wherever you are now watching me, we are all chasing the same thing at a time. You may have your own ways of chasing it. You may have your own path that you are on it to chase these same goals. I may also have my own ways. I may also have my own path. But at the end of the day, we are all trying to get to the same destination. So now the point is, in trying to get to the same destination, are we supposed to go individually? Are we supposed to go, or are we supposed to go together? So that is the question I'm asking. Are we supposed to go together, or are we supposed to go as an individuals? And as I put forth the quote, in this life, and I've already stretched the life that we are all living, in this life, if you watching me, if you streaming this video right now, if you who is my subscriber, if you who is my friend and follower, I'm talking to you, I'm looking into the camera, and you are seeing me, and I'm also seeing you. If you want to do well, if you want to achieve a greater faith in 2022, if you want to do exploit in 2022, if you want to go fast in 2022, then my advice, my advice and my recommendation to you would be that since you want to go fast alone, then it's better you go alone. But the fact that you are going fast in Asa doesn't mean you can go far. There are some people that are with us on the freeway. You see, on the freeway, you will see many lanes on the freeway. You can be on the freeway and you are going according to the speed limit of maybe say 60 miles per hour. But you can see somebody who just bypass you, going almost about 120 miles per hour. That person is going fast. But at the same time, you going slow, you can still get farther than that person who is going far. As I said, it all determined, or it is all predicated on the destination and how we all decided to go to that destination. So the person who just bypassed you or who passed you going 120 miles per hour, he or she is thinking the destination is too fast, so I have to go fast, I have to speed fast. But you who is slowly taking your time and going according to the speed limit on the freeway, you also know that as much as my destination is far, as much as if I go fast, I can get to my destination quickly or early, I need to go slow. I need to be with the other people that are going according to the speed limit so that we can all get to the farther distance. And mistakenly, people that try to outsmart the speed limit and go fast and beat the normal, they sometimes doesn't even get to their destination. They can lose control of the car, they can have a crash, they can have an accident, they can be stopped by a policeman, they can be stopped by the police patrol team that are on the road to also trap people that are overspeeding. They can be stopped by these policemen. They can be stopped by these road patrol officers. And even though as much as you are going fast so that you can get to your destination quickly, they can stop you and they can delay you for almost about 2 hours. And yet, by that same time that they're delaying you, the one that you passed over or you bypassed who was going 60 miles per hour, that is the speed limit for the freeway, that person will bypass you and will still get to the farther distance before you also get to the same place. So it is not about how fast you go. So in simple terms, in this life, if you want to go fast, try and go alone. My advice to you, my follower, my subscriber in this 2022, my advice to you, my precious advice to you, this my advice I'm giving you is valuable. It is more valuable than gold. It's more valuable than diamond. If you can pay heed to it, it can help you in 2022. And my advice is simply that if you want to go fast in 2022, then go alone. But if you want to go far, then go together. Let me put it again. If you want to go fast in 2022, then I would advise you, I would suggest go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. What does it mean? It simply means that no one can accelerate in isolation. No one can accelerate in isolation. No one can function effectively in isolation. You can't be an island to yourself. You can't do it all by yourself. That's why you need people. That is why all hands needs to come on board. So people that tries to play it alone, they are selfish. They are selfish. And their selfishness leads them astray. Their selfishness leads them into making many mistakes. That is unpardonable. Their selfishness leads them into committing delays in life. And by the time that they would realize, it is like we always put a statement, had I know, it's always at last. So my brother, my sister, we are together function as human beings. I would need your strength. You would also need my strength. I would in one way or the other count on your abilities, count on your gift into getting done the goal that I'm gearing towards. And you likewise. We all need one another. We cannot do it by ourselves. We cannot live life by ourselves. That's why we need one another in this journey of life. So my brother, my sister, you trying to play it alone, you trying to speed fast alone would lead to a crash. That because you are alone on that path, that because you've been alone on this tangent, you wouldn't have a rescue. You wouldn't have anybody to support you. You wouldn't have anybody to call or yell to because you were on that path alone. Because you thought you were playing it smart and you want to go fast. But if you can take your time and try to build alliance, if you can take your time and try to build a true partnership, if you can take your time to sit on the table of men with people that believe in your goal, that believe in your ideas, that believes in the same thing that you want to achieve, together you people, or you together you as a team can count on each and everyone's strength, and you together can go far. But if you disregard these rules of life and you want to go solo, you want to go alone because you are thinking you want to go fast, it's possible you might not get to your destination. And if even you want to go fast to get to your destination, you get there and yet you cannot go far. And there is difference between going fast and there is difference between going far. Going fast is you just want to just go very fast to get to your destination, and that fast in itself has its own consequences. But going far in life means the far distance that many people couldn't get there, you can get there because of your patience, because of your knowledge and basic understanding to life. So my brother, my sister, this is the basic ingredients and spices that I think we would need in 2022. That I think we would need in 2022 to become successful. That I think we would need in 2022 to get all the achievements. That I think we would need in 2022 to get the task completed or to get the task accomplished. So my brother, my sister, my beautiful African sister, my handsome African brother, my mothers, my fathers, my parents, my grandfathers, my great-grand African fathers, who would have the privilege to watch this video. In life, as we have learned from you, if you want to go far in life, you build alliance, you build partnership, and you count and leverage on each and individual strength, then you can go together and you can reach far. But if you want to play smart, be selfish, and think you can go fast, then you have to go alone. So this is the simple broadcast message I decided to bring to you, to awaken the genius in you, to awaken the power and the ability in you that you would need to use to your advantage to become a winner in the year 2022 that we've already started. I know the message has been clear. I know what the message is seeking to promote out there has been clear. I know you've also understood me, and I know in your sober reflection moment, you will just sit down and look at what I've put before you. Those that you think make sense, you can take some lessons from it, apply it to your life, and it would help you. And those that you think are stupid, it doesn't make any sense, and that needs to be put in the trash bin, you can also trash those issues. As I always put the caveat and put the disclaimer, I am not appearing to know it all. I am not appearing to show that I'm a repository of knowledge. I am not appearing to tell my subscribers or my followers that I am smarter than anyone. But in humility, in love, and in understanding, what I'm praying and seeking and creating your indulgence to do is to share with you the little basic understanding I have had in life, my little experience in life, what it has given me, and the position it has placed me on. I'm trying to share this little experience with you. I thank you for paying heed to me. I thank you for giving me your ears. I thank you for giving me your attention, and I thank you for sharing your precious time with me. God bless you and stay safe until I'll see you again in the next broadcast. Thank you.